Hi everyone, my name's Anna Marie. Welcome to this card making project. This project, it's all about gorgeous Anna Griffin things and butterflies. And it's not really a floral card, so if florals aren't your bag, then this could be the one for you. As always, everything I use I'll put down below in the description box. So I'm using my favourite cardstock size, and it's a 7x5" card. This is how it looks on our cardometer. Now, a cardometer is something that I've made to be able to show you the card size comparisons. It's not something that's available, but you would be able to make your own cardometer just by taking the sizes of the cards that you use and putting them all on an A4 piece of card and then writing the sizes, and you'll be able to make your own comparison. So that's our 7x5 card. Just slightly bigger than the A6, slightly smaller than the A5, and it's a good size surface to decorate. It's not too big and not too small. I always use a bone folder to make sure that I've got a good sharp crease along the edge of the card. Even though the cards that you get are professionally scored and finished, sometimes you just want to give them that extra score to make sure that they look professional and they stand up nicely on a mantelpiece or on a windowsill. So the card that we're going to make today is a landscape card. And the first thing that I've done is I've done one of my old tricks, and I've used Anna Griffin's Artful patterns embossing folders in the butterfly dance. I've taken a piece of ivory card through the embossing folder. I've inked it using French gold ink from Anna, and then I've taken it back through the machine between either two pieces of paper. I actually use one piece of wax paper and a piece of card, but if you haven't got wax paper, you can take it back through just between paper and just through the flat plates to flatten it. So it actually takes away the majority of the actual embossed raised sections, leaving the pattern that you've just inked on the actual cardstock. So I'm going to add this to the inside of my card for the base of our inserts. Plus, if you actually basically flatten your embossing, then it helps with your postage for the, just to keep it down a little bit. Because if you've got your front with lots of foam pads, then you want the inside to close nicely as well. So that's our first layer. Next, what I've done is I've taken a same piece of ivory cardstock and I've stamped on it using Anna's Flip Sentiment stamps, and it says, "It is time to celebrate." And I've just slightly taken the ink pad around the edge, again in the French gold, and I've got double-sided tape on the back of this. Now this, I was asked about wedding cards this week, and this would be a perfect wedding card that's not full of florals, so it could be for anyone that's getting married. So I'm just going to position the sentiment through the centre of the card, like so. The next thing I've done is I've die cut using one of Anna's beautiful border dies. These are 12 inches long, they're gorgeous, and they make such ornate borders. I've actually die cut one of the 7x5 metallic layers, and then I've taken it through my actual Xyron machine. I've pressed it all down to actually make sure that the glue has broken the seal around the edge of the actual die, just to help with the little stringy bits that you sometimes get. And everybody gets those, but if you take a little bit of time and trouble just to actually break the seal, you might get a few less. So that's my die that I've cut. Sorry, my die cut that I've cut. And I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut straight through the centre of the actual die cut. trying to cut quite straight, like that. And then I'm going to take one section and I'm going to add it to the bottom of my card, like so. Press it down. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the other section, and I'm going to add it to the top of the card this time. There we go. So position that just below the crease line. There we go. And that is our insert finished. Nice and simple, but still really pretty and ornate. So now we can do the front of our card. So I'm just going to run the bone folder along the edge again to make sure we've got our sharp crease. First of all, I've taken one of the gold, well, it's like a pale gold, like a vanilla gold, cardstock sheets from the metallic card range from Anna, and this is our base layer, as I would call it, on our card. Next, I've got a metallic gold layer, because it's all about building the layers, and I've got double-sided tape on the back of this one, and that is simply going to be positioned over the previous layer, like that. Next, I've gone with the same French gold layer that we used at the beginning, and I've taken it through the same butterfly dance embossing folder from the Artful patterns collection from Anna, and I've embossed it. I haven't done anything else to it, I've left it as it's embossed. I've got double-sided tape on the back of it, and I'm going to simply place this through the centre of the last layer, like that. Such a pretty embossing folder. Next, I've die cut using the beautiful borders like we did for the inside. Now I've added 3D foam on sections of the actual die cut, and if you look from the front, there's certain places that are a little bit wider than others, and these are the places that you can add your foam behind so it won't be seen from the front. And I'm just going to simply place that through the centre of our card, trying to make sure it's a little bit straight, like that. There we go. And then I've taken one of the favourite sentiment stickers saying congratulations, and all you have to do with these, because the stickers, you simply peel the back away, and this is going to be positioned through the centre of the die cut that we've just added, like so. And then to finish our card off, I've got two gold bows, and I'm just going to position them at either side of the sentiment, like that. There we go. And that is our card finished. Now, for anybody that's not keen on florals, for anybody getting married, having a birthday, anything like that, that's a gorgeous card, something a little bit different. It stands up perfectly. You've got two layers of the foam for posting, because you've got a layer on the sticker and you've got a layer on the actual die cut. But apart from that, it would still post because it folds flat, and the embossing that's not embossing on the insert is flat, so there's no added padding there. But that is a pretty card, ideal for anyone. Would be a good mail card as well, with it being non-floral, because I know not all gentlemen like the florals. Some do. I'm not saying they don't all like them. But it's an ideal card for so many different people and so many different occasions. Just something a little bit different. So I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration, a few ideas of what you can do with your embossing folders and your dies from Anna. And if you've got anything to say, as always, I love hearing from you. Any comments, you can always find me on Facebook. The address is right at the end of the video. So please feel free to get in touch. And I'd just like to say thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.